I think what I would have to say about my creative process, well, kind of just a rough overview of what it is. I think a lot of it comes from ideas that I'll just write down. I think the biggest thing for me is writing down my ideas. If I write them down, then I'm able to approach them later when I have space and time for that project and kind of nurture it. But I think every film that I've ever, that I've done so far has all started with that concept, that small sentence or that kind of spark of idea, and then over time is when it kind of nurtures and turns into this full-fledged film. It never is just one day bam, full film done. It usually is over time, bouncing ideas off of friends and kind of continuing that. I think also when I need to get into that kind of creative mode, I kind of free myself from any distraction that might pull me away from creating the story or staying as true to the story as I could. So I'll take off all the social media off my phone, kind of go incognito, I guess. And I won't, I'll still kind of contact people and constantly be, consulting with others, but kind of that, when you have that constant stimulus of, Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter, just all of these things, when you have those, your mind isn't able to really ever get bored, and it kind of forces that creativity to start because you have to, entertain yourself by, thinking critically and hard on those things. So I feel like that would be my creative process. To me, it's just expressing points of view or stuff like that. So my creative process is mostly just taking an idea, and then it does take work. It takes work to nurture and to kind of grow this idea from this concept, this sentence or phrase, into this more of a dynamic film with characters and plot and scenes and locations. So it's constantly building on itself, and it exponentially grows once you get an idea, and that sparks 4 other ideas, and you just kind of continue from there. So creative process, I think most of it is just ideas, dreams, music. I take inspiration from everything that I can that is available to me.